And what's also looking pretty good this weekend, the Air Force Thunderbirds will be thundering their way over Jones Beach this weekend with their high-flying maneuvers.
Always such a spectacular sight. Fox 5's Robert Moses is live at MacArthur Airport with a preview of the big event this weekend. Good morning, Robert.
Dan and Tashani, good morning to you. This is truly one of my favorite days of the year when we can get up close and personal with these incredible machines. They made quite the entrance here yesterday at MacArthur Airport. No doubt they will thrill legions of beachgoers at Jones Beach this weekend. If Memorial Day weekend on Long Island came with a soundtrack, it would include the lapping of waves, the sizzle of barbecues, and the roar of jet engines. The Air Force Thunderbirds will supply the loudest roars this year at the Bethpage Air Show at Jones Beach. The 6 F-16s fly in formations so tight you can barely fit a Sunday edition of the New York Times between their wings.
These guys on my chest are the Diamond, and then the two solo pilots are usually the guys that play a really expensive game of chicken, but we will all reform with the Diamond. We'll go up into the vertical. I'll split away from the rest of the formation, and we'll create a big heart.
Rolling left here, brother.
8 years ago, I flew with the Thunderbirds, and while I won't regurgitate details of my whole trip, I probably should have told you to turn away. You will not want to look away, however, when the Thunderbirds fly at today's practice show, and then again tomorrow and Sunday. The Thunderbirds headline, but others provide compelling opening acts, including the U.S. Army Golden Knights and David Windmiller, who started flying at age 14 and performs hair-raising aerobatics of his own.
Every airplane in the sky is capable of rolling 360 degrees, even though people don't believe it. Any airliner, if you took it and went to full deflection on the aileron, it doesn't stop at 30 degrees of bank. It keeps going. So my feeling was if the airplane's capable of it, the pilot should definitely be capable of it.
Windmiller is more than capable. He flew in the World Aerobatic Championships in France back in 2000 and finished 4th in the freestyle competition.
My flying is 28,000 hours worth. Is all precision, looking to do things exactly the same every single time. And the level of precision and the rate at which things happen is what I'm looking to impress people with, showing people that an aircraft is capable of doing things not out of control but in control.
The air show takes place each day from 10 until 3. The Thunderbirds take to the skies at 2. But as any seasoned viewer knows, you need to arrive long before that to get a parking spot. In previous years, so many people came so early that police had to close the Wantagh Parkway by mid-morning. Windmiller, who spends much of his time in the air, provided some grounding for this weekend.
I just don't want anyone to forget what Memorial Day is all about. It's about people who lost their lives so we can have fun and play and enjoy our country, and I hope we never forget that.
And first and foremost, we thank all who serve, who have served, and who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Now, I mentioned today's practice show. That really is a great way to get down to the beach with a fraction of the crowds that we will see tomorrow and Sunday. And no doubt with this beautiful weather, there will be plenty of company at Jones Beach. Live at MacArthur Airport this morning, Dan and Tashani, back to you.
Robert, thank you.